আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু এভরিওয়ান হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ওয়েলকাম টু মিস্টার রবিন। তো চলে এসেছি আজকে আরেকটি লাইভ স্ট্রিম নিয়ে এবং আজকে সিজনের নতুন শুরু হয়েছে। তো যেহেতু ডিভিশন 3-তে দিয়েছে, দেখা যাক এবার কতটুকু ডিভিশন র্যাঙ্কে যাওয়া যায়। আর অবশ্যই কেউ যদি ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে চান কমেন্টে 1v1 লিখে দিতে পারেন।
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Caceres tries to clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. Great ball and Messi! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Koundé. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Nicked it back promptly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good...
Decent chance! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Xavi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's in on goal. He is...
Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly super. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Xavi Alonso. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Gently done.
That's going in strongly.
Threads one in. Oh, super ball.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Clipped into space. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's had it nicked away. And that could set him on his way. Casillas clears. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, striker. Coming on the field is number 22, Matthäus. Substitutions taking place.
Messi is herring after that one. That is ended up in no man's land.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. And that was very necessary. Matthäus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So there's going to be another change here. Potw coming on
number
here.
5,
The change that
Potw.
was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's being shifted off it. He's going for goal! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look...
And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's played through for him. Oh, what decent chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a great ball here. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Luis Suarez. Costa Corta. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even...
Rashford! Iniesta with the clearance. Knocks it into space. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 9,
Here we go again.
Number 20.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and See if they can unsettle them.
Number 21, Batistuta. Son Heung-min.
That's just
Number
playing it safe
35,
and simple.
Hannes. Number 18, Frank Lampard.
And it's Neymar. And here's Son Heung-min. Messi has created one goal already. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Distributed tidily. Szoboszlai.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's on his way! And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, terrible mistake. He's had a shot! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. That has been cut short. Batistuta. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage...
He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, important interception. And it's Messi. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much... Tries from a long way out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Burbot shot at goal! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez pinches it off him.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, what has happened? Chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Now it's Berbatov. Khan. Messi. Luis Suarez. And a chance! He scored! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We have got ourselves a game here. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think it needs...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a threatening ball, and this is Hazard. But they've got it again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that could set him on his way. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Iniesta. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Showing good feet. Chance for a shot!
Bangladesh clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Iniesta flings it across. And that has been cleared. Foden. Bentancur. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Quality ball. Iniesta. Now, can they get him away?
There will be
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! It's a loose ball. That's really well cleared. And this is Messi. No, it's come to nothing. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence.
Face to face with the keeper. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Real chance here. In comes the corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard tries to clear. And he's gone backward here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Alonso. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he get it through? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a mistake! Xavi Alonso. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Roberto Baggio.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Anniversary today. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Takes a shot! They've scored!
Oh, he He's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like
That could spell trouble. He's one-on-one! And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
And the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Baggio. Darren Fletcher.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Koundé. And it's Dybala. And it's Lampard. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shoots! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Son Heung-min. Zanetti gets it clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hadrian. Coming on to replace him is number 12.
No way through
Potw.
there. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Now, can they get him away? And this is Roberto Baggio. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
4 added minutes.
And the
has been
counter-attack
indicated.
is on for Barcelona. Time added on 4 minutes. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there. Zanetti makes the interception. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their foot, and he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Massaro tries to pass it through, and he whips it in. Cleared without hesitation. Now then, the ball's come loose. Aim forwards, played out to the right. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Howson cuts it out. Iniesta, well seen, saw that coming. And it's been played through. And this is Luis Suarez, and it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? A lot of space. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, it's fallen loose again! That has ended up in no man's land. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Xabi Alonso probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Massaro. And he's been shifted off it. Iniesta. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's dealt with that really well. Howson is fouled. DiMarco, he's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great chance! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Half-time imminent! What a time to score! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on.
Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've been... Bullish header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caught offside that time. Looking for the run. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! He has done it! Brazil are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Oh, he's been caught! Decent chance! It's in! And they're back in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Messi. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Deftly away. Oh, they can break here. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been cut short. Very much into the last knockings. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 3 minutes
They're
at a
avoiding the
time.
blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who...
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alonso! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. And that's definitely not his best. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Koundé wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Hullet. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get it back? Oh, good spread. That's tidy. That's a sharp pass. And here's Hullet. And this is... It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
to
you don't
tell
get any
that we're
points for
expecting
stating the
traffic
obvious,
to be
Peter,
heavy
but
after the
thankfully
final
this is
whistle
still
today.
very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, El Hadj Diouf. Number 9, Suarez.
So off we go once more.
Number 24,
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 13, Van Dijk. Number 18,
Look at the space here.
Frank Lampard. Substitution in progress.
Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. And the pass is in.
He's having a shot!
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Big chance!
It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Batistuta. Robson. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Alonso looking to add to his goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away? And he's lost his man here.
And a chance!
Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. That has been cut short.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now he's got space here. Iniesta. Ball is over the line.
There will be 3 minutes
Quality
at
ball.
a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...